Today we try some of the biggest food items in New York. First, we got a classic chicken parmesan pizza from a place called Quality Italian. Break the seal. Ooh. Damn. Oh, shit. Very clever, bro. Very clever. So, by the way, it's good. But when I bit into this, I was wondering where the chicken was because this is the chicken parmesan pizza. They actually made the base of the pizza chicken. And I just found out it's 7 ounces of chicken topped with mozzarella, pecorino cheese, and parmesan cheese, and also marinara sauce. And the top is garnished with basil. This is very, very unique. And I want to say the chicken is panko crusted too. And it is for sure seasoned to God's. Tender, smooth, not overcooked, juicy, not dry, not too thick. The perfect quality of chicken for this pizza, man. For those who like a thin crusted pizza, this is definitely for you because this really doesn't really have a crust. It's just really thin on the edges. The edges are crispy. For those who like their cheese a little brown, this is for you too. I mean, they brown this cheese perfectly for your ass. Now, this pizza isn't one of the biggest items. It looks a lot bigger online than it does in person, but the price was big enough. This pizza cost me right at $100, but so far, it's worth it. This is red pepper and honey. Ooh, Jesus Christ, this is something else. If you come here, this gonna type that ass, bro. I promise you. This right here is probably one of the biggest tortas I've ever had in my life. This is called the Tortas Puma from a place called Tortas Nessa. Let me just give you kind of an idea of how big it is. This is how big this sandwich is. Let me tell you what this biggin got on it, y'all. So first they give you a lot of cheese, enough cheese to just stop you up for a while. Ham, sausage, eggs, and a really big fried chicken cutlet at the bottom. Now, to be honest with you, the chicken ain't hitting on a thing. I mean, it ain't hitting on shit. But everything else though, nah, let me just keep it 100. Let me just be honest with y'all. This really ain't hitting on shit at all, bro. And I'm very disappointed. You know, it's a damn shame that there's so much on this sandwich and absolutely nothing stands out about it. You just piled up a whole bunch of shit in between 2 big pieces of bread, man. And stacked cheese on top of this thing. You ain't putting no love into this whatsoever. Let me try a piece of this sausage, man. Sausage. Oh yeah, you bugging. You bugging. As big as this sandwich is, this sandwich should not be complete ass, but it is. What y'all be saying out here? Word to my, what's that? Word to my mother? Word to my mother. This shit is booty. Complete juice. This pizza right here isn't your ordinary pizza. Just want to let you know. This pizza is a double stack pizza from a place called East Village Pizza in New York. Yes, I said double stack. Look at all this cheese. Ridiculous. This is good. And I'm very surprised. So on the top of this pizza, you got a lot of cheese and a lot of pepperoni. And you got grease that sits at the bottom of the pepperoni. Now, if you get this, I suggest you let it sit out for a while or let it cool down for a while because it's extremely hot and the grease is just absolutely everywhere. That's what's on the top. On the inside of this, you can choose between cheese, I think pepperoni, baked ziti, and a lot of other shit. I got baked ziti, which if you pull the crust back, it's just filled with baked ziti and cheese. Now, when I first seen this pizza online, I just knew I wasn't gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of bullshit. But I gotta tell you, it's not a bad idea. Now that I think about it, I thought it was gonna be a bad idea because I couldn't imagine anything under the crust other than cheese. It's basically a pizza on top of a pizza, and you can really taste both of the toppings, from the pepperoni, the cheese, and the baked ziti. Hey, no lie, if you cut this in squares, which I wouldn't recommend it because it's really cheesy, but if you cut it in squares, if you decide to do that, you could probably feed a whole city with this because it's very thick and very filling and cheesy. And once again, it's double stacked. Now there is a problem. It is easy to, it does kind of slide apart when you pick it up. But this thing is a beast. I feel like I owe you guys another cheese pool because the one I just showed you really wasn't really hitting on shit. Let me just show you a nothing. Look at all that. You see that? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Ah, that shit is hot. Easily one of the most, if not the most creative pizzas your boy has had. I would definitely get this again. Yeah. The next item we have is, oh shit. So this is It's supposed to be an oversized Reese's cup, but obviously it's an overflowing oversized Reese's cup. But we're gonna still eat this anyway. First, we're gonna take the top off this mug, or at least we're gonna try. Ooh, that's the bottom. This is the top. What? Oh yeah, this is nostalgic as hell. Super nostalgic. So if I remember correctly, this came with 3 mix-ins and 2 toppings. The mix-ins were marshmallows, mini Reese's Pieces, and I think chopped Reese's peanut butter cups. And I think the toppings was Reese's peanut butter drizzle and Hershey's, chocolate Hershey's drizzle, if I remember correct. So all the mix-ins you decide to get, they put together with the Reese's filling, put it inside the cup, then they top it off with whatever topping you decide to get, then they slap a lid on that mug. It's very interesting. It really is. Everything you see here is edible. Everything inside is edible. Even the lid is edible. Bottom is edible. Everything is edible, bro. And now that I think about it, why am I using a spoon? Ooh, we're gonna take the top. We're gonna break a piece off. And we're gonna scoop. We're gonna down. If you grew up eating Reese's, you're gonna appreciate this for sure. If you're ever in Times Square in New York, you want a Reese's cup, go to Hershey's Chocolate World, get you one of these, only $20. I'm telling you, it's gonna take you back and it's gonna make you feel really good. And next, come here. And lastly, we have bacon, egg, and cheese. This bagel is 10 pounds, by the way. Man, this is insane. This is really good. So in order to get this, you have to call 48 hours in advance because they have to proof the bread. And I gotta tell you, if you're looking to feed a family of, I'm gonna go ahead and say a family of 50, this gonna do that with ease. Now I asked the guy to tell me how many eggs, bacon, and cheese was in between this bagel. He refused to tell me out of fear for his job. Now I'm not sure what the fuck y'all got going on back there, but I would have liked to know how many eggs, bacon, and cheese is inside the bagel that I paid for. You understand what I'm saying? But I did some research and I found it out for you. We got 108 eggs approximately, 30 slices of cheese, and 2 pounds of bacon in this mug. They give you a bunch of forks. They cut it in about, I don't know, 15 to 20 slices. That way it's easy to pull apart. Now when I picked this up and set it in my car, the whole car smelled like garlic, onions, and fresh bread, man. They must have just took this out the oven right before I came. They did an amazing job with this. They also served this on a big piece of white cardboard because it's so damn heavy. If you go in there by yourself, you may need 2 people to run this out. This thing, they say it's 10 pounds. I really do believe it's a little bit more than 10 pounds. This was heavy handed out by myself, so I know you guys may have a problem. Ultimately, I'm at a loss for words, and this is the first time where bigger is definitely better. If you guys are in New York, definitely check this out for sure.